What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy K Mega 405 live from the 405, where I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers out there. And if the console war was ever going to die down, somebody always come with a can of gasoline and lights it right back up. So again, here we go with another controversy, and it's got to do a lot with this game right here as you're looking at Until Dawn, and the other game that you'll see here later, which is the Ultimate Edition of Gears of War, or I should say Gears of War Ultimate Edition. And it all started with a popular YouTuber. Some people think that he leans more PlayStation and PC, and he gave a review for this game, and he just said this game was garbage. He said Until Dawn was a game that was not playable, it was terrible, the acting was stupid, it was just one of these games that if you come close to it, you need to have holy water, a cross, and some garlic. Just stay away from this piece of shit. That's exactly how he just said it. So hearing that from, him make people think, well, a lot of people didn't anticipate this game to be that great in the first place. And, Sony didn't really push it. We knew that this game was supposed to come out on the PlayStation 3, but, for some reason they wanted to put it on the 4, and, that's it. So it's all over, right? Well, no. GameSpot, IGN, and others in the media gave this game a very high praise. They went as far as giving this game a 8 out of 10 at GameSpot, which is fine. It's a difference of opinion. Not everybody's going to think the same way. And actually, from my point of view, I don't see anything wrong with this game. I think the game looks stunning. It's beautiful, as you can see. And when I look at this game and had a little hands-on on it, it's more of a game that's cool for presenting to the non-gamers. Like if you have a date, or you want to show it to your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or if you're having a party and you want to show the console power, and you want to just let people get drunk and interact with the game. It's one of those games that can be fun to play. And that's fine if you want to give the game an 8. But the problem that I have, going in and comparing it to Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Gears of War Ultimate Edition should have got a 8.5. A 9 even. And that's not just my opinion. I mean, even Sony fanboys gives Gears of War its props. It's one of those games that just goes down as a legendary game. I mean, just like God of War. Even Xbox fans give God of War its props. I mean, just some people think that God of War is better than Uncharted. Just the same with Gears of War is considered by some better than Halo. So how is a game that gets that type of respect gets no respect from some journalists and gives Until Dawn a higher score? Just think of how this was reversed and what kind of uproar would be going on right now with the PlayStation community. I mean, games and scores, it really doesn't matter. It's all a preference of how you feel, what you like. But when a game that everybody knows that is a game with strong pedigree and strong history, those games should get props. Those games should always be, with a port, or if it's remastered, that game should always get shown love. And no new IP, especially an IP that's basically just pressing buttons and moving around and discovering things, should ever outdo a legendary game, period. And I mean that on any platform, any console, anything. You just don't dog out a game that just set the tone for other games, for real. So I don't know, but I'm thinking outside the box a little bit. Going to be a little hypothetical on this one. See, Sony hasn't really pushed this game, and this goes into the whole bias of the media. Always want Sony to be ahead and to stay ahead. What do you think? I mean, Did you think they started this controversy because they knew YouTube would blow up? The Xbox guys would really go crazy about it and get this game some publicity, but it doesn't really matter in that sense to me. You know, that's why I kind of counteracting my own thought is because Gears is going to outsell Until Dawn. That's a fact. I don't see Until Dawn selling that many copies as much as Gears is going to sell, and I think that's just a fact. That's the bottom line. But at the end of the day, when it comes to all these reviews and everything, if you're skeptical on a game, wait instead of pre-ordering it and just getting it. Just listen to reviews from everybody, from a lot of YouTubers. Watch some Let's Plays and stuff on Twitch. I mean, it's just a lot better for you to save your money if the game isn't what you thought it was, instead of listening to somebody else. Because as you can see, and as we also heard what was going on with Konami and how these Perfect 10 scores is kind of biased on that end, you know, the media, man, they keep on slipping, man, and they're getting further and further from not being trusted, period, just from everything that they've been doing here of late. So I'd like to hear your comments on it. This is your boy KMega405. Like, subscribe, share. Everybody take it easy. It's a long night for me, about to take it to bed, but hey, I'll talk to you later. Peace, guys.
This just what I gotta do, it's me or you, and boy, I'm staying. Know the ATF is listening, I just playing, ay.
If I die tonight, I pray I get buried in clean draws. Line us all up, just bury me with my dogs. If I die tonight, I pray I get buried in